to give at least one piece of advice to our communication majors. I also made an outline for Patrick Berry because he, of course, is an alumni, but he was there specifically to talk about the importance of being an active alumni after graduating because he is the Alumni Association president. And it was neat because he brought like little cards that we could sign up for, the people, the communication majors who were graduating, so that we could become active members of the Alumni Association after graduation. And I also created an outline for myself because I wanted to be able to take notes on things that they were saying so that I could, touch on key points that they talked about when I closed out. I also created the reception invitations. They were mostly done, but Wendy Keevy and I sat down and we kind of tweaked a few things, made things colorful instead of just black and white to make it seem more fun. And we made them half sheet instead of whole sheets this year because we don't like to waste paper. And I sent an email out to all the CMTA students, inviting them to come out, and I attached the invitation, and we had to come up with fresh ideas for this year's graduation reception. So what I thought would be fun was to play music, because who doesn't like music at a party, right? We're going to be there with friends and family and faculty, and I just figured, why not play music? And so I created the playlist for that. And I also thought it would be neat for the faculty to be able to keep something that we all signed. So I found a big, huge, like 2014 poster that we can all sign just to say that we were, at the graduation reception. It could be something that they can, put up somewhere in the office. I thought that was neat. And the biggest thing that I did was to come up with the idea to project our college experience to our families. And so I thought it would be neat for students to send us emails of pictures of their college experience, and we could project them during the graduation reception, because their parents don't get to see them at college all the time. And so, why not see pictures? I thought that was pretty neat. And that was one of the fresh ideas that I came up with. We're also coming up with the food list. And we had to go and shop for the graduation reception. So, it's a pretty neat thing altogether. We also had to promote both events. So what we did was we went from class to class, like from class to class, and we had flyers, and we told about the event, which you can find one of my videos on my portfolio, uploaded on YouTube. So the final outcome was pretty awesome. I was a little bit nervous about the student alumni turnout, but it was pretty awesome. The students loved it. The alumni thought it was a really, really good idea. We only had 7 students. We thought we might have a little bit more, but since we only had 7 students, we kind of brought it a little bit closer together instead of having it like we didn't want to do a podium. We wanted everybody to come down closer together so we can have kind of like a talk, like a little panel. We had feedback forms, and the students said they all left with a valuable piece of advice from the alumni, that was one of my main goals, for them to have, one piece of advice that they can take with them for the rest of their lives. And a lot of them said that they were more clear on what they wanted to do after graduation. They said that they were more open to new ideas, that they are, more open to saying yes to interviews, never say no. And I thought that was pretty neat. Everybody agreed that we should do something like this once a semester. Pat Berry, who was very, very helpful, actually emailed Kathy Stacy and said that we should have something like this every semester, and she gave the okay for it. So I was really, really excited about that, because this is the first year that we've done this, and it feels good to know that we created this for the students. So and then as far as the graduation reception is concerned, we got the music and the sign-in poster, and we're hopefully waiting on students to send us pictures of their college experience. Looking forward to that. I would like everyone to come out and party with us, or say goodbye, and that The reception is on April 27th from noon until 1:30 p.m. On the Sunday after we graduate. So my evaluation for this whole project, I really, really enjoyed myself. It was very strenuous, but I mean, we're not going to get results unless we like push ourselves to the limit. That's what I think. So I think that had I had more time to do it, it would have been a lot better. Since my project started so late because I didn't have a project to begin with, and that's what made my time a little bit shorter. And so, as far as agency representative support went, I think that my agency representative was very busy. And so it was hard sometimes to, like get back to emails really quickly or give me like the feedback that I needed. And a lot of the things that I needed for the alumni event I did not get, which, we kind of just made do and we made it work. We worked around that. But, I needed name tags, and because I felt like if we had name tags, we can all like talk to one another and address one another by name. But we didn't get to have those, so maybe next year or next semester it'll work out. I really, really, really appreciated the help from everyone. I had help from everyone in Quirk 124 when we were cutting and sending out the invitations for the graduation reception. We had everybody in there cutting them up for us and gluing, and it was like a family, and I really, really appreciated that. So I had so much help, and Pat Berry was excellent. We kept in touch the entire time, and he gave me ideas, and I didn't expect that from him, but I really appreciated that. And I think that I can be an event planner now after this whole project. It feels good to know that something that I created was executed and it can be recreated every semester. And so I really, really appreciate that, and I'm really looking forward to the graduation reception to see how everything turns out for that as well. And I just wanted to tell you all thank you, my fellow students or my fellow classmates, for watching my presentation, and I can't wait to see you all. Thank you.